by the police. But by the grace of God, we've been able to make it here. I want to thank my fellow leaders, to thank the Deputy President and the leadership of Acholi and Northern Uganda at large for the resilience and for loving their country. Now, my name is Chagulanyi Amoro. Other people call me Bobby Wine. When I'm in Lango, they call me Okelo Coach. He has brought peace. When I'm in West Nile, they call me Obini. But when I'm in Acholi land, my name is Ogeng Lapierre. Brothers and sisters, I'm going to use very few minutes today. But I've come to deliver a very important message to you. But before I go any further, I must also let you know that I'm running to be the next president of Uganda. And I am here to ask for your support and blessing so that we can together take Uganda forward. I know I'm talking to relatively young people. Majority of you might not understand what happened 40 years ago, because it has been 40 long years. It has been 40 years of gun rule, 40 years of poverty, 40 years of slavery, and 40 years of undermining human rights here in Uganda. But I'm telling you that we have an opportunity to get ourselves from where we are stuck and to together achieve a future that we deserve as the people of Uganda. Now, 40 years ago, Museveni took over our country. He was not voted. He was not elected. But he fought against the former president. After an election that happened in 1980. An election where Museveni got only 1% of the vote. I will say that again for clarity. In 1980, there was an election, and Museveni got only 1%. But he said they had stolen his vote, and he started the war. And in that war, more than 500,000 Ugandans died. And Museveni told our parents that he was bringing democracy to Uganda. He wanted to bring back human rights, and he wanted to stop the stealing of elections. Now, we are supposed to be in a campaign, and I'm a presidential candidate. But have you ever seen it anywhere in the world where a presidential candidate must put on a bulletproof and a ballistic helmet because he's fearing for his life? You have seen on TV every day. Every time we are campaigning, they are shooting at us and shooting tear gas at innocent citizens. Those are the things we are trying to end in Uganda. I am aware that even before I came here, they were stopping you from coming to this rally and paying young people not to come and listen to this message. And as if that is not enough, You have seen police trucks and tear gas trucks moving all over Amoro. Now, even if a school is burning in Amoro, you cannot see as much police as you're seeing today. Even when there's a big problem, even when the church is burning, you can not see such police. But they have brought so many police trucks and military trucks to intimidate you, because they fear the people. They fear you because they have cheated you. They fear you because they betrayed you. But most importantly, they fear you because you have opened your eyes. I know I'm talking to relatively young people. So when I tell you that Uganda has ever been in a better situation, you might not believe me. When I tell you that Amoro has ever been in a better position, you might not believe me. Because majority of the people that saw those things are old or they have died. Museveni comes here and tells you he brought peace. But who had taken away that peace? That is his rebel, the NRA rebels. He started a war. He tortured our people, killed our fathers and mothers, raped our people, and now he comes back and tells us he's giving us peace. Peace is not the absence of war. Peace is the presence of justice and equality. So here I come to you, brothers and sisters, to tell you that we can live in a better country. 40 years is enough for one leader. It has been 40 years of Museveni. But look at the road that comes to Amoro. Look at the health center near you. Look at the school near you. Even if they use the police to torture us, but look at the condition of the police stations. Look at their children, where they're studying from. And yet Uganda is a rich country. Uganda is a very, very rich country. And Ugandans can enjoy Uganda if we have better leaders. For the last 40 years, they have been promising to compensate your cattle that was stolen during the war. They promise that every election cycle. And even in this election cycle, Museveni said he's going to give 5 cows to every household. But you know as well as I know that those are lies. I want to ask you, the people of Amoro, if Museveni's people come telling you they're going to give you 5 cows, tell them to give them to you before the election. And then you'll understand what I'm talking about. I am aware that they have impoverished our people and turned them into debtors. The people of Amoro, you understand what I'm talking about. The money lenders all over Amoro are not from here. That is, in English, that is called colonialism by fellow black people. Museveni is a colonialist, and he sends his agents here to colonize you, just like he has done to the rest of the country. I could go on and on and on with the problems. But this generation of ours, we need to take a step forward. We know our parents and grandparents suffered. But for me, I'm here to shine a light to a new Uganda, to tell you where we are going, because I have no doubt we are going to get there. I have no doubt that the young people of Uganda are going to unite, and together we're going to achieve the Uganda that we want. Now, for me, I was a musician. Many of you know me. But I came into politics because I knew we had to inspire each other and understand that this is our country. And that we nobody else is coming to save us. We are the ones that must save ourselves. And unfortunately, we must also save our parents. Those that are still alive, they've already lost hope. I see somebody there. Is everything okay? Yeah, all right. Everything good, man? Everything all right? All right. People power. Our power. So brothers and sisters, I am here to ask you, especially the young people of Amoro, to join this cause. We have an opportunity to change Uganda. We have an opportunity to unite Uganda. And we have an opportunity to benefit from our years that are still left. On the 15th of January, we are going to have an election. But we have been asking the people of Uganda to make this election different. Our first mission was to open the eyes of the people, to make them understand that politics concerns everyone in Uganda. To make them understand that every decision about their life is made by the politics of their country. And that the people we elect into office are the people that decide for us what benefits us or what kills us. So on the 15th of January, we are going to make a very important decision. And that decision is going to decide whether we stay in the old Uganda of Museveni or we go to a new Uganda of you and me and all of us. Now in that new Uganda, I say in that new Uganda, first and foremost, every Ugandan will be equal with each other. This is a Uganda that is going to offer equal opportunity for everybody that lives in Uganda. Regardless of your tribe or your religion. In a new Uganda, to get a government job, it will not depend on your tribe. It will not depend on what language you speak. It will depend on your talent and your willingness to work. In a new Uganda, all money lenders will not come from one tribe. As a matter of fact, you will not need money lenders, because you will not be impoverished. In a new Uganda, the wealth of the country will not be enriching only one family. In a new Uganda, we're going to have better roads, better hospitals, and better schools. I'm talking about this because I know it. Somebody might ask you, Bobby, where are you going to get the money to make all these roads? But let me tell you this. The money is there. It's only stolen and used by one group of people. For example, did you know that every year Museveni and his people are stealing 10 trillion from the people of Uganda? Let's make this even clearer. I did not say 10 million. Trillion. Yes, tell them I did not say 10 million. I did not say 10 billion. I said 10 trillion. In 1 year. That means in 5 years they take away 50 trillion from us. Now that money is more than enough to build all the roads in Uganda, in every region, and we will even have a balance. But we don't build them because the money is stolen. The same story goes to the schools and the hospitals. Let me give you one example. Museveni uses 3.5 billion every day in his house. I know it is shocking, but it is true. 3.5 billion. Now that money should have gone to the schools and the hospitals, but he's using it to buy political opponents. So that shows you Uganda is not poor, but we just choose bad priorities. The government of Uganda is serving one person instead of serving the people of Uganda. Let me give you another live example. When I was coming to Amoro, more than 40 police and military cars are following. Some are already here in Amoro. Others are all along the road. But I am not having any gun or any stone. I'm just having a national flag and what? In a new Uganda, we shall not be buying those patrol cars, we shall be buying ambulance. In a new Uganda, we shall not be paying police and military officers to scare people. We shall be paying teachers and doctors. Because that is what benefits our people. In a new Uganda, a leader will not be in power for 40 years. We are going to make sure that democracy, real democracy, stands in Uganda. Now, before I conclude, I want to tell you one story. You see, the long time ago, there was a Russian dictator called Joseph Stalin. Now one day this Russian dictator was with his military generals. And he said, let me show you how to break down people and make them bow to you. And make them worship you even if you oppress them. So Stalin got a live chicken. A live chicken. A live guano. So he started plucking out the feathers. He plucked out the feathers. The Bueno was feeling so much pain, but Stalin was not stopping. He plucked all the feathers from the Bueno, and the Bueno became naked. So he put the Bueno down on the floor. The Bueno was feeling so much pain, but the Bueno was angry also. So he picked a few grains of wheat. You can compare it to maize. So he started throwing down to the Bueno, and the Bueno started picking it as it was following Stalin. Dropped a few grains, and Stalin was walking, and the Bueno was following. And Stalin told his generals, do you see, this is how you do to people? You beat them down, you reduce them to nothing, you make them hungry, and after you can be sure they will bow down to you and worship you. That is exactly what Museveni is doing to the people of Uganda. That is exactly what Museveni is doing to the people of Acholi. You know as well as I know. For you, the young people of Acholi, I want to challenge you. I know you have internet on your phones. You will not hear this on radio or TV, because most TVs are compromised or intimidated. But I'm giving you this information because I don't fear Museveni. Now, for all of you that have internet, you the young people of Acholi, I want you to go on YouTube and you put in a brilliant genocide. You type in a brilliant genocide, and you will see what Museveni did to the people of Acholi after 1986. You will see how he killed your people. In that documentary, there are many Moro voices from Acholi. There is my friend called Mwaka Lutukumoy. There is my friend called Milton Alimadi. In that documentary, you will even see Norbert Mao when he still had his brain in his head. You will see all the truth. What Museveni has done to you, and what Museveni is continuing to do to you, is to make you slaves and to make you worship him. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever wondered why the sons, the great sons of Acholi, are dying and there's no explanation? Have you ever got answers about the death of Julius Oketa? Have you ever had the answers about the death of Walter Ochola? Have you ever had the answers about the death of Paul Okech? Have you ever had the answers about the death of Jacob Olanya? Now that is for you to think about. That is for you to think about. And after doing all that to you, he will pick a few leaders from Acholi. He will feed them and make their stomachs big. He will pick people who used to speak for you. People like Norbert Mao. He will fill their stomach and they will change their words. But I want to tell you, your hope is not in the politicians. Your hope is in you. Your hope is in you. When you choose to free yourself, the rest of the country will be free. What is happening to the people of Acholi? It has happened to my people in Buganda. It has happened to the people of Kasese. It has happened to the people of Busoga. And some of you have been following. We've been all over the country. And even the people of Ankole are also not all right. So in this election, I keep telling people that when we went to court, and Museveni rigged the court as well, we told the people that now we are bringing the case to the court of public opinion, the court of the people. I am asking you, use this election. Even if you don't support Bobby Wine, even if you don't vote for me, I want this election to cause you to think for yourself. And when you're going to vote, think about the road that you're walking on. Think about the school that is near you. Think about the health care that is in your area. Think about the young people that are not employed. And that will make you make a decision that will change your life. Now, as I conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I will also say this, that for me, I come to stir up this young generation, to make them understand that Uganda belongs to them, and to make them understand that they also have a share on Uganda. But for us to achieve that, we must unite. We must unite. I can tell you this, for 40 years we have been divided. Divided for reasons you and I never took part in. Because Museveni knew that if we are united, it will be over for him. So he made sure there's division. The Acholis are not friends with the Banyankole. The Banyankole are not friends with the Basoga. Basoga are not friends with the Baganda. Baganda are not friends with the Langi. Langi are not friends with the Karamajong. And the problem continues. But I'm here to tell you, brothers and sisters, that our problem is the same. And the problem of Uganda is Museveni and family rule. Have you asked yourself a question? Why one man is the president, his son is the head of the military, his wife is a minister for education, his brother Saleh is controlling all the ministers and the biggest budget, and the problem continues. We must end that, and we must end it now. So in the new Uganda, all Ugandans will be equal. In the new Uganda, all Ugandans are going to be united. In the new Uganda, we are going to make sure that all healthcare centers, hospitals and health centers are facilitated and they have medicines. The money is there. It's just misappropriated. For us to achieve that, we as a National Unity Platform, we have said this for 5 years, that unity is our middle name. And we are running on a symbol of an umbrella. I'm asking you, brothers and sisters, give our team the opportunity to shape a new Uganda. I am not running alone. I have my sister Liama here. I have my sister. Where's Flavia? Come here, Ramto. I have my sister Ramto here, who also happens to be the leader of our youth in Northern Wing in the National Unity Platform. And many other leaders running on the umbrella. If you make us leaders in charge of Uganda, you will be getting servants and not bosses. When you put us in charge of Uganda, corruption is going to be history. It does not matter whether I'm related to you or not. When you touch the money of the taxpayer of Uganda, you will be in trouble. But most importantly, when you put us in charge of Uganda, power will be coming back to the people. The people of Uganda, for the first time, will have the opportunity to elevate one of them and make him president.